Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm just going to give you a quick little run over about the SA1. Here we have is the chin piece. I'll give you some close-ups very shortly. And basically you just stick that under your chin here and we mould that just like that, squeezing it. Now that's actually moulded to my chin. We chuck it on our SA1, just like so. And as you can see, it's actually designed for the left eye dominancy and the right eye dominancy. We just twist it to the right and twist it to the left. But just for this video, I'm just going to have it nice and straight, just like that. And when we slide it on the cue, you put your hand in your hand position that you normally hold the cue. Slide it back just till it grips, just like so. And then just give it a little bit more of a tug. That's it. And that's on quite firm. Alright, so the first step's really to using the SA1. What it does, the SA1 picks up a lot of things that most coaches can't detect. We don't really see the wrist rotation. Wrist rotation, what that does, it actually puts side spin on the ball. We call it unintentional side. And that's all really developed through the twisting of the wrist. So the SA1 actually helps you to eliminate that. The other thing is there's a lot of body movement, head movement. Well, the SA1 helps you to get rid of that as well. So it's quite a powerful training aid. This thing here detects a lot of bad flaws in our cue action. It also helps us to fix it. So I'm going to just demonstrate a few things here just quickly on how the SA1 really works. So when you first get it and you're brand new to it, I always say to try and place the front part here just on the cushion. Okay, we don't want to really stick it on top of our hands, because if you're trialing it for the first time, you have to put a little downforce pressure in here, in the chin, and if you do that it may feel a little bit awkward. So what I say is, put it on the table just like so. Your hand is really here just to stop it from going sideways, but it's still sitting on the table. Okay, so my hand is there. Put my head into the chin piece just like that, and then all we do is going back and forward. So I'm going to face you now, and as you can see, hand here, chin into the chin piece, and back and forward. Okay, usually what happens when we don't have SA1 is we see people wobbling. They've got a lot of wobble in their cue action, and when they strike the ball, the elbow comes flying out. We call that the flying elbow. So this is what the SA1 does. It picks up everything, all the faults, and it helps you fix the faults. So that's what the SA1 is really good for. So with that being said, I'll chuck the SA1 back on. And as you get better using the SA1, you can then place your hand on the table, just like this. Chin in there, and back and forward. You can see how it keeps me quite stable. There's no head movement, no wrist rotation. Now the beauty about the chin piece design, if it falls off onto the table, it's telling you a couple of things. There's either body movement, there's either elbow, flying elbow, or there's wrist rotation. So I'm just going to demonstrate wrist rotation. There we go. Then we've got the wrist rotation. There you go. She falls off to tell you you're twisting the wrist through impact. So that's a key element, because as I said before, with wrist rotation, this is what happens. We start spinning the ball. Okay? So we want to eliminate that. Okay, here we go. Demonstrating that again. Back and forward. Give you a side view. Just like that. So not only has it detected any faults, but it helps you to fix it. And what I mean by fix it, if that's going nice and straight, it means there's none of that going on. Okay? And that's really key. You see that in a lot of learners, some of the intermediates, even some of the pros, but they may still pot a ball. Doesn't mean their cue actually solid. So this tool here, the SA1, is designed for everybody, but it helps the beginners develop very quickly because it trains one thing that I said no coach can teach, which is muscle memory. So if we have the right tool, which the SA1 is definitely the right tool, and it's the only one in the world that actually helps train correct muscle memory. So people say, can we use it for potting? You can, but I mean that's when you're a bit more advanced. But it's not really designed to pot bores. But if your cue actually is solid, you don't need it. Okay, so I'll just show you anyway. So basically I set up as normal, slide my chin piece to about halfway, walk in, line up, head down, nice smooth cue action, and keep my head still. And you can just do simple drills, just like that. It's very basic, very simple. Again, walking in, set up, chin in the chin piece, back and forward, and then strike the ball. Just like that. So that's the SA1, guys. If you want to know more, check out the website. Thanks very much.